Anthills, also known as ant mounds, are fascinating structures built by ants that serve as their homes and protect their colonies. These structures are typically constructed from various materials that ants gather from their environment. The primary materials used by ants to build their anthills include soil, sand, small stones, plant debris, and organic matter. The composition and complexity of anthills can vary significantly depending on the species of ants, the environment in which they live, and the availability of building materials. Soil is one of the most common materials used in the construction of anthills. Ants excavate the soil from the ground and carry it to the surface, where they use it to build the walls and chambers of their nests. The type of soil used can vary, with ants often preferring soil that is easy to manipulate and compact. Some ant species are known to use clay or loamy soil, which can provide additional stability to their structures. The soil is often moistened by ants to make it more pliable and easier to mold into the desired shapes. Sand is another frequently used material, especially by ants that inhabit arid or sandy regions. Sand grains are small and easy for ants to transport, allowing them to quickly construct their mounds. Sand also provides good drainage, which helps to prevent the anthill from becoming waterlogged during heavy rains. Some ant species, such as the harvester ants, are particularly adept at using sand to build intricate and well-ventilated nests. In addition to soil and sand, ants often incorporate small stones and pebbles into their anthills. These stones can provide structural support and stability, especially in areas where the soil is loose or prone to erosion. The stones are carefully placed by the ants to reinforce the walls of their nests and create a solid foundation. In some cases, ants may even use larger rocks to cap the entrance of their nests, providing additional protection from predators and the elements. Plant debris, such as leaves, twigs, and grass, is also commonly used in the construction of anthills. Ants collect these materials from their surroundings and bring them back to their nests, where they use them to line the walls and floors of their chambers. Plant debris can help to insulate the nest, keeping it warm in cooler temperatures and cool in warmer temperatures. It can also provide a source of food for the ants, as some species are known to cultivate fungus on decaying plant matter within their nests. Organic matter, such as decaying leaves and dead insects, is another important component of anthills. This material not only helps to bind the soil and sand together but also provides a source of nutrients for the ants. Some ant species, like leafcutter ants, actively cultivate gardens of fungus within their nests, using organic matter as a substrate for the fungus to grow. The ants then feed on the fungus, creating a symbiotic relationship that benefits both the ants and the fungus. The construction of an anthill is a highly organized and collaborative effort. Worker ants, which are typically sterile females, are responsible for gathering and transporting the building materials. These ants use their strong mandibles to dig and carry soil, sand, stones, and plant debris back to the nest. They work together in coordinated groups, with each ant performing a specific task to ensure the efficient construction of the nest. Once the materials are brought back to the nest, the worker ants begin to build the various chambers and tunnels that make up the anthill. The chambers are used for different purposes, such as nurseries for the ant larvae, storage areas for food, and living quarters for the worker ants and the queen. The tunnels connect the chambers and provide ventilation and access to different parts of the nest. The outer structure of the anthill is typically a mound of soil or sand that covers and protects the underground chambers. The mound is often built up over time as the ants continue to excavate and expand their nest. The shape and size of the mound can vary, with some anthills reaching several feet in height and diameter. The surface of the mound may be covered with small stones, plant debris, and organic matter, which help to camouflage the nest and protect it from the elements. Anthills are remarkable examples of natural engineering, constructed from a variety of materials that ants gather from their environment. Soil, sand, small stones, plant debris, and organic matter are the primary materials used by ants to build their nests. These materials provide the necessary support, stability, and insulation needed to create a safe and functional home for the ant colony. The construction of an anthill is a highly organized and collaborative effort, with worker ants working together to gather and transport materials, build chambers and tunnels, and maintain the nest. The result is a complex and resilient structure that supports the survival and success of the ant colony. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.